Oh, hello. It's you. Do you remember me? I wouldn't think so. I am Alzheimer's, after all. Or maybe you do, because I'm actually just a PNG from a slideshow. I can't hurt you. I'm not talking to you guys, though. The ones watching this presentation. I'm talking to you, the presenter. Yes, I was there when you made me. When you dreamt up your silly idea at 2 a.m. that Friday morning. You worked in such a creative fervor. Do you remember that? And do you remember laughing at every little moment of it? Being unable to resist sharing it with your friends? I asked you because one day you may forget. All these little joyous moments, you will lose sight of them someday. You'll move on to other things, and these memories will be left behind. Maybe that's in some part why you made this presentation. It may have struck you because it was a silly and fun idea, but deep down, something about me resonated with you, didn't it? Some part of you desperately wanted to share your feelings with the world. Despite the veil of comedy, some part of you is afraid to forget. So let me extend a helping hand.
Do you remember making a slideshow? Do you remember telling all of your silly little jokes? Do you remember the games that shaped your childhood? Do you remember? 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 Do you remember waking up that Saturday morning? Do you remember the past 5 years of your life? Do you remember how you felt when your dog died? Do you remember the day you realized you were different? Do you remember the first time you lost? Do you remember the last day of high school? Do you remember getting sunburned? Do you remember making the whole class laugh? Do you remember living? Will you remember me? Do you remember picking up the guitar again? Do you remember your first memory? Do you remember playing the job? Do you remember telling up jokes? Do you remember January? Do you remember Theater? Do you remember seeing Alphabet? Do you remember staying up late? Do you remember waking up early? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember?
You don't, and that's okay. But there's a reason why. Shall I remind you? Of course. But to do that, we must go back to the beginning.
Wait, before you go. That zombie and I, we aren't so different. We both go after your mind. We take away your brain. But what I'm saying is, because now a part of your brain is gone, you're a different person. And you don't remember who you once were, because that part is gone. Do you know what that part was? Well, you were managed to be saved before the zombie ate all of your brain. In fact, it got up to about half. The half that's still missing now. Your right half. Don't you see? Your right half, like, politically. Your missing brain. It is your missing brain that made you a right-winger. And it's coming back because we saved you. Your brain has started to grow back. You're regrowing your alt-right mind. No, you wouldn't. Here, let me prove it to you. It's true. You cannot deny it. You cannot escape it. Embrace it.